You're alive. Hey everybody, welcome to a new episode of Chad's Beer Reviews with the cat tree, the literal cat tree right here. This is a cat toy. Hey Leo. Watch. Leo. You want it? It's over here. Be nice if I'm trying to get him. He's not used to. I just got this literal cat tree yesterday. He's still trying to feel it out. Anyway, on with the beer. So this is a sequel to the one I had yesterday. Yesterday was just Tiny Bubbles. This is Tiny Bubbles Orange Guava Brew Ale. The description on the back is identical to the other beer, so I'm assuming that this is the same beer but with the addition of orange and guava. And you know what's funny is when I poured it, if you saw the thumbnail, there was actually quite a bit of foam here. It's kind of disappeared. But otherwise, appearance looks the same. Pretty straw color, especially the bottom there. Kind of a Bud Light complexion. Oddly enough, it actually looks a little bit clearer than the one from yesterday. And this one has a bit more aroma overall to it. I don't really get much in the way of orange or guava. There's like a slight kind of citrusy character to it. Leo, get off the screen. There's a bug that he's chasing. There's a bug. And this one smells a little more sour and like a little more salty than the original. Not a significant amount, but a little bit more. So let's dig in. Cheers. It tastes almost the same as the regular. I'm really not getting much in the way of the orange and guava. Very, 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 very faint fruit addition on this one. I'm really disappointed because these beers supposedly are made by Lost Abbey. And like that's a pretty big, pretty reputable brewer. I've had a few of their beers. I know they do a lot of like Belgian style stuff. Or like the creamy foam kind of lingered on there. So I don't know why this and the other beer seem so pedestrian. Yeah, so I mean, kind of the same thing I said on the aroma. It's actually a little bit more sour and salty than the regular. Taste is a little more sour and salty as well. So I mean, I guess they're going for it goes. It's like a sour, like a little bit of salt added. But again, if they're saying this is a orange guava brewed ale, I mean, and the other beer had Brut in it. I don't know if this one has Brut too. This one seems about as dry as the other beer. Not that the beer from yesterday was like all that dry. I like the label on it, like it's supposed to be like an orange. It looks like, I guess it's supposed to be, is that supposed to be Run DMC? DMC specifically, and like he's holding a guava. It's kind of cool, I guess, which is really weird. This is 4.8 ABV as well. Tiny Bubs Brewing, San Marcos, California. If they did use Brut, I mean, that would explain why. It also kind of depends on how they made it. Like if they put the orange and guava in before fermentation or after. If this has Brut in it, then the Brut probably would have eaten up like all the fruity sugar there. So it's really disappointing that like there's not much in the way of fruit flavor. I mean, it's just kind of like an essence of fruit. But again, it's also weird that this one seems actually a little bit more sour and a little bit more salty than the original. I have to say I like this one slightly better, but just like by a degree or two. I think I gave the original Brew Ale, I went like 3 1/4 on Untappd. This one, I think it was about 3 1/4 as well. I mean, it's a fine beer on a thumbs up, thumbs down scale. Yeah, I'll give it a thumbs up, but not gonna jump for joy about it. Like, these beers would be fine beach beers. You know, finishes very, very clean, light mouthfeel, pretty high carbonation, refreshing while you're drinking it. But I've never really found, well, I guess because the saltiness kind of, yeah, actually, like, this might be the kind of beer you have with Chipotle or something like that. Or maybe just chips and salsa would be ideal. I think I'm gonna go same rating on this one. 3 1/4 for Tiny Bubbles. I mean, again, I like it slightly more than the original because, like, it seems like it have a little bit more flavor to it. But I mean, they're advertising this as, you know, orange guava, and the picture is an orange on the can there, and there's like very, very, very little fruit flavor or aroma or anything on here. So it's really disappointing. Does it taste bad? No. I still think this is a good starter sour. Actually, since this one's like slightly more sour than the original, if you're trying to get into sours, drink the original first, then drink this one. Oh yes, and I did get 2 of these 12-ounce cans on Tavor, 2 for $8, so $4 a can. It's not too bad, actually. It's not great, but well, it's not great considering that the beer is only kind of okay. I mean, if this was like an A+ beer, like $4 a can would be a steal. But yeah, so if you're interested in signing up for Tavor, link in the description below. You're gonna get $10 off your first purchase, and it lets them know that I sent you. So thanks for watching, and I will see you probably tomorrow, maybe. Bye.